YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Marcus, and today I'm finally gonna be getting around to do the little Q&A thing that I did make posts for on TikTok and on YouTube, asking y'all for some questions to do a little Q&A. Now I'm gonna be reading some of them off. Some of them I have, banger answers for. Some of them I'm not really sure, but let's get to it. I got asked what is my favorite story mode game, and to be honest, I necessarily don't think I've played a story mode game. Before, I did play Uncharted. If that's a story mode game, I'm not sure. But I did love Uncharted, but before Apex, honestly, I played Minecraft, as crazy as it sounds. But yeah, I went from a building game to a shooting game. There's that. How do I be a better Lifeline main? That's a question I got asked, and really, practice, a lot of game time, and overall just stay next to your teammates, because your entire kit is good with teammates. Tips for getting a 4K and a 20 kill badge. For a 4K, I'd advise to pick up a G7. The G7 Scout is going to be, let me go over to it, is going to be your best friend. This gun doesn't what was I about to say? Does crazy damage. Has good amount of ammo per mag, but I mean you can kill somebody in 5 bullets of a G7, especially if you hit headshots. So that's the 4K part. I mean 20 bomb is a lot of luck. I mean it definitely takes skill, but there's a lot of luck that goes into getting a 20. You gotta hope the lobby doesn't die. You have to hope everyone rotates kind of towards you. Like, I want to say third parties you, but doesn't third party you to the point where you die. So, but my biggest tip on getting a 20 would be to land capital or fragment, whatever. And just hope you leave frag with about 7 kills. 7 kills is kind of the threshold you want to be to when you're trying to get a 20 bomb. Another question. Those were the TikTok comments. I got a lot more on YouTube. First question says, what's your biggest tip for Lifeline mains, and what is the best way to level up fast for beginners? Biggest tip for Lifeline mains, I'd have to say, is you gotta learn to drop your drone while you're popping a battery. I see Lifeline mains now with 40,000 kills that still pop the battery, then drop the drone. No, stop doing that. Drop the drone and pop the bat at the same time. It could save you in a fight so much. But leveling up fast, honestly, is just all three. Like, if you're 3 stacking, all you guys have to do is just, if you guys all have the battle pass, you get more XP for you guys all having the battle pass. Excuse me. But yeah, that's really about it. I mean, leveling up is just playtime. There's no really fast way to level up, but the fastest way to level up is winning the game and then 3 stacking, because you guys all have you guys all have XP bonuses. Here's another question I got. If you can buff Lifeline, how would you buff her or give her a rework? I think my biggest thing about Lifeline is just, I want like the OG res back, and what I mean by that is like preseason, season 1, 2, 3, 4, like those seasons. I want that res back, and to be honest, I'll be perfectly fine with that. What change would you make for each legend? Well, this might be a long question, honestly. Bloodhound, nothing. Gibby, I think Gibby, if you could break his bubble like with a weapon, I think it'd be nice. Obviously, I'd put a high damage on that, but yeah, Lifeline, the shield. Pathy, I think Pathy's fine, honestly. I don't think there's anything wrong with Pathfinder when it comes to being OP or too underpowered. Wraith, a longer portal, honestly. I think your port's too short. Bangalore, perfectly fine. Caustic, I think, is actually in a good stage right now. Mirage, I think his ult's kind of weak. I think that's one thing I'd buff about Mirage. Octane, I'm not sure about this one, honestly. Because, like, I don't think he's OP. I don't think he's underpowered. I think he's just annoying, but I'd leave him how he is. Watson. Honestly, I think putting 2 gens down would be fine. 3's a little obnoxious, but 2 wouldn't be too bad. Crypto. I know he had this ability before, but I think they need to put his ult back to when it didn't stun your teammates. I think Crypto would be gas. Revenant. I want to say this was Guapi. If y'all know who that is, insane Rev movement. He has crazy ass Revenant movement. But I think he's the one that said Rev's ult should be a solo ability. It might not have been him, but I think it was. I do agree with whoever said that. I think Revenant's ultimate being team-based is terrible. Very, very underwhelming. Most of the time, you cannot even pull off a Rev push unless it's with an Octane pad. So, Loba, I think her bracelet needs to be like Pathfinder's grapple. Depending on how far you throw it is how the cooldown should be. And I think you should be able to grab banners out of her ult. Rampart. I think she's fine currently. Horizon. Oh, we need a nerf. We need a nerf. Whether that's takes longer to get the ult. Whether it's a longer time before like the ult sucks in. Something. We need some's gotta happen with Horizon. Maybe a shorter Q, so she doesn't fly as high. We gotta nerf her somehow. I don't know how, but it needs to be done. Fuse, he's fine, honestly. I don't really think there's a good way you can buff Fuse. I mean, he's kind of just Valk, I mean, she's fine now. Seer just needs the what am I trying to say here? The cancel of heals and reses, I think, needs to be taken off of Seer. Wall hacks infinitely, cancels heals, cancels reses. The ult is also insane. He just has too much things put on his one legend, it feels like. But something's gonna happen with Seer. I don't know exactly what, but something. Ashe. This is another character I feel like a longer portal would be nice on. Like, if you could throw her port like 100 meters or something, I think it'd be better. I think Maggie's fine. Newcastle needs a nerf. He's too goddamn OP. He's fortified and has 1,000 abilities. And Vantage needs her sniper damage reducted. I think it does way too goddamn much. But I mean, that's my overall layout on what I think characters could probably do. At least that came to mind right now. I'm not exactly sure. I could probably go into way more detail about that, but what were your thoughts on the King's Canyon rework? I'm not really sure about that one. I think Cage's rework was pretty cool, but then at the same time, I feel like I don't like it. I'm very 50-50 on the Cage rework. I'm also very 50-50 on them cutting out the caves in the mid-map where Market is. I don't know how I feel about that one either. Skulltown or Relic, whatever, just doesn't really feel the same. It's not really too like, oh my god, it's Skulltown type of feel, but I mean, I guess it's something. King's Canyon rework overall, that was like a 5 out of 10. Is very mid. What is the best sensitivity for movement and aim? I mean, movement, I don't really feel like there's a better sensitivity for movement. I kind of feel like you just have to learn movement. But aim, I mean, if you're on console, 3-3 is like the max aim assist setting. I mean, literally your gun doesn't move, but me personally, 5-5, steady, best sense. What's your favorite lifeline skin? The one you are currently seeing on the screen is the best lifeline skin in the game. Green Widow. Don't at me. Or, you can't at me, actually. What do I think of Mirage? In a good player's hands, he could be a top 5 character in the game. Overall, on your average player, C tier. C tier at best. Most people don't know how to bamboozle correctly, and it's crazy. But Mirage overall, it kind of depends on your skill level for Mirage. 3 things you would change about Apex. Number 1, the size of knockdown shields. I would absolutely reduce the size of knockdown shields. You should never... Your teammates shouldn't be more viable on the ground than they are standing up. No sense at all. Second thing I would change is the legend tokens right here. As y'all see, I have 2.06 million legend tokens. We need a store for these. We need a store. I love that Apex did add the monthly store. I like this. Next, we need a legend token store. That'd be my second. And the third thing that I would change about Apex, I feel like, you go to this playlist right here. Shadow Royale is obviously in right now, but usually it's not. So you're just looking at it and you're like, okay, pub arenas, both ranks, whatever. And I am Plat 3, yes, whatever. I got Masters in first split, lost a bunch of points. We don't talk about it. But, we need, in the limited time, I guess, there should be a playlist where it's called limited time modes, LTM, whatever the hell you want to call it. They need to just be rotating on a weekly basis or even daily. Gun run, Shadow Royale, Flashpoint, whatever game modes you could think of, solos, third person, throw them in there on a weekly rotation. There needs to be something that is just, keeps the game fresh, I would say. Because arenas and pubs, pubs can get kind of boring. You don't always want to play ranked and be sweaty. You need something casual. And to be honest, kids sweat like hell in pubs, but I can't really talk about that. But yes, those are my top 3 things that I think I would change. So, continuous limited time game modes, a legend token store, and honestly, I don't even remember what the first one I said was. I'm doing this video for y'all, like, just straight up. I'm not going to edit it, nothing. I don't even remember what the first thing I said was. But whatever it was, that's what it was. What's your favorite place to go? If y'all are talking about, like, if you're talking like Apex landing spots, then Energy Depot, whatever. But Energy on Olympus, I think, is my favorite landing spot of all time. What is your favorite TV show or movie? My favorite movie series is Transformers. I'm actually a big Transformers person. I will rewatch those movies all the time. But favorite show is Criminal Minds. Love Criminal Minds. When's the face reveal? Y'all could probably find a face reveal on my Instagram. My Insta is literally just Maybaby Marcus. It's not really an updated picture, but it's probably like a couple months old. So, I got like more facial hair and longer hair now. But if you really wanted to see my face, you can go on Instagram. Favorite thing in Apex? That's hard. That's very hard. What is my favorite thing about this game? What just brings me back every single day? Probably. Honestly, I feel like it's a basic answer, but the movement. I know movement's a very, very basic answer, but Apex's movement is top notch, S tier, ain't much better. Thoughts? Oh, this is a crazy one. Thoughts on Despacito getting banned. I'm just gonna say this once and for all. Deserved. He bought lobbies. He's terrible, and he's also a pedophile. Won't get into that though. But if you've seen the screenshots, if you have seen them, you know what I'm talking about. But yes, he cheats, and he's a pedophile. Pick a struggle. Least favorite thing in Apex. My least favorite thing in Apex. When this gun hits a 9, that's my least favorite thing in Apex. No, I'm just playing, but that's one of them. That's definitely one of them. That and getting shot by this is definitely got to be one of them. I think my least favorite thing about this game is honestly the lack of badges that's put into this game. I mean, we can use this event for, can't think of the word, but, this event doesn't have badges. As example, you can use this event as an example. There's no badges. There's no prize tracker. There's no nothing. They just gave us the game mode and said, here, play it. No, we should have Halloween badges, a jack-o'-lantern badge, a something. All they did was give us $25 bundles. No, give us some badges. This game lacks especially animations. Like, when it comes to animated badges, holy, they're terrible at coming out with, like, animated badges. Like, the last animated badge I think we got from an event was this one. I think this is the only actual animated badge that we've gotten from an event. Yes, the only one was this one. Everything else, that's it. Everything else is just plain. And then I guess season 1 we did get some badges, but I don't really think these weren't event badges. They were just season badges. So yeah. That was all the questions though. If y'all want a longer Q&A or maybe some different questions, leave a comment on this video. If you want to check out some of my gameplay, you are on the YouTube. Click on the profile. Maybe comment on some of those videos. Drop a like for you boys. Sub. Road to 1,000 subscribers. Check me out on Twitch. Twitch.tv/MayBabyMarcus. I do stream. I don't want to say every day, but probably most likely every other day. I will try to start streaming every single day. Can't really promise that though. We are going to try to hit 1,000 wins this season as well. Just hit 9,000 wins this season. Or not 9,000 wins, Jesus. 9,000 kills this season with Lifeline. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like. Like I said, subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subs. And as always, hope y'all have a good day or night, depending on where you are or what time you're watching this. Same thing, I think. But hope y'all enjoyed the non-edited, raw me messing up words and stuff like that. But yeah, make sure to drop a comment. I'll do a part 2 of the Q&A. Maybe you guys can ask me some more personal questions, I guess, like more IRL questions mixed in with Apex questions. But, as always, hope y'all have a good day or night, like I said. Much love. Here's Marcus. I am out.